Need help managing cloud storage with Dynamics 365? We have a solution just for you. Attach to Dynamics. Manage your Dynamics 365 CRM documents on SharePoint and Dropbox, the Windows Explorer way. Now, let's look at two organizations using SharePoint and Dropbox with Attach to Dynamics. So, let's begin with SharePoint. Like we can see Attach to Dynamics button on the top. We have a file already uploaded that is client requirement. Based on the client requirement, two persons working on the project. First will upload initial findings. And second person, we have is a designer who will design the product. Let's see how we can create a folder to segregate the files. Let's click on Create Folder, name it and save. Let's upload a file to this folder. At a time we can upload a single or multiple file. Now Sam has completed uploading his files. Now other person comes and he wants to upload his work. What he can do is, he can create another folder named Designs. And then he can upload the folder directly using drag and drop functionality of Attach to Dynamics. As we can see, there are 3 files in the folder named Product Design. Let's upload this folder. Like we can see, we have this message where 2 files from this folder were uploaded successfully and 1 was ignored. Since we have flexibility to block particular file extensions, this organization has blocked app extension. Now, suppose second person wants to rename a folder, he can do it using rename functionality. Let's rename it to old. Further, if he wants to download all of the files he has uploaded, he can do it in a single click. As we can see, both of these images has been downloaded. As we can see, we can easily navigate through different folders using these breadcrumbs. Next, Sam wants to send his work to manager for review. What he can do is, he can send an email with these files. He can use this Attach Document button. As we can see, 2 files are attached with this email. Apart from sending files as an attachment, we can also send files as a shareable anonymous link. Like you can see, those files which we select are added as an anonymous link here. Now, if we want to create anonymous link, we have an option. We can create editable shareable link or read-only link. Let's copy and see. As we can see, editable link allows us to edit file, whereas read-only link do not allow to edit file. Also, if user wants to search for any file, we have deep search functionality using which user can search for any file or folder in current folder and subfolders. Like we can see, these files and folders are appeared in the search result. Apart from file management functionality, we can also move Dynamics CRM notes attachments and email attachment to SharePoint or Dropbox. In this case, as we have already sent an email, let's see what happened to these attachments. As we can see, there are no attachments and these attachments are moved, and we can see path for these attachments. Similar for notes, it gives the path once attachments are moved. Till now we have seen how we can use Attach to Dynamics with SharePoint. Let's move to the other organization. This organization uses Dropbox. Let's see how to configure entity to use with Dropbox. Before entity configuration, you need to create connector. Please refer for installation video for this. In entity configuration, we need to select entity, in this case it's opportunity. Then we need to provide folder path schema, Folder path schema name is the schema name of the field where the Dropbox path of the record would be stored. It will give you a small disclaimer as data will be overridden. Please be careful while selecting field for folder path schema. Folder path is the parent path under which the record folders would be created. Next you need to select attachment action. Further we can select whether we want to override files or not. You can refer our user manual for more details about configuration. So we are done with basic steps to use Dropbox with attached to Dynamics. Now this organization is a competitor of previous organization and uses Dropbox for their day-to-day work. Now, let's again click on Attach to Dynamics button and see how it works with Dropbox. User can upload single and multiple files or folders or use drag and drop functionality to upload files and folders. As we can see, files and folder has been uploaded to Dropbox. Now, let's see in Dropbox how it looks. User can download a file or folder, rename it. Also send email with file as an attachment or link to those files. In case of Dropbox we can only create read-only link. Let's see how notes attachments are moved. Let's create a note with attachment. As we can see, file has been uploaded and path is left in notes. Let's see how we can schedule migration of bulk attachment. We need to go to bulk migration job entity. Let's look at one we already have completed. So over here we need to select for which entity we need to do the bulk migration. Either for notes or email. Next we need to select scheduled date, that is date when the job is to be executed. Next we need to select operator. Operators are basically the time frame within which you want to perform the bulk migration. Once this is done, the job is completed. And you will get a complete information where you will see how many records have been processed, how many of them are successfully uploaded, how many of them are ignored and how many of them are failed to upload. Also on the right hand side you can see the total file size uploaded, ignored and failed in bytes. This is all we can do with Attach to Dynamics. Wish to give a try? Download the free trial from Microsoft App Source or visit our website www.inorgic.com.